Today, the first day of its new term. Joe Khalil is live in Washington with more. Joe, what's at stake in this important decision?
I mean, the stakes are huge here, Adrian. There are two cases now, Texas case being one of them, that the Supreme Court's considering on abortion, and it really could dictate how states handle abortions or limit access to abortions moving forward. Now, the Texas case is getting a lot of attention. Some people say that it is controversial for basically two reasons. One is that since the Supreme Court decades ago decided that women do have a right to an abortion, this is the most restrictive law that we've seen. It bans abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy in Texas, no exceptions at all. And the second reason it's been controversial is the way that it's enforced. You think most laws are enforced by police, by law enforcement. Not the case with this Texas law. Instead, the state has empowered and even encouraged its citizens to enforce this law themselves by suing anybody that has anything to do with an abortion, from a doctor that would deliver one, even to a cab driver that would drop a woman off at an abortion clinic. They could potentially be sued, and everyone in between could be sued. And whoever brings those lawsuits forward, by the way, gets up to a $10,000 reward. So the enforcement mechanism is like nothing that we've seen. And that's why some people have seen this law being maybe the most controversial of the abortion cases the Supreme Court has taken up. Now, back out live here, it's almost impossible to predict how the justices will rule. However, during the arguments, we did see that the conservative justices, Barrett and Kavanaugh, at least two of them, did have some issues with that enforcement mechanism. So, Adrian, wouldn't be entirely surprising if at least those two ended up ruling with the more liberal justices on this. We're going to have to wait and see when that ruling comes down. And again, we could see that as early as 10 a.m. Eastern time this morning.
All right, we'll be watching. Thank you so much, Joe. Oregon State Police have announced a massive marijuana bust on Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.